Hey everyone, Terradian here, back with another update on the prototypes I've been working on for StarTeam Commandos. This particular prototype went in more of a turn-based RPG style direction. I wanted to try that out, see how difficult it would actually be to make something like that. Turns out more difficult than I thought. I've never actually made anything resembling an RPG turn-based combat system before, so it's been quite the learning experience. But let's just launch the project and take a look at what we got. So here in the overworld, you'll notice now all the soldiers move in unison. There is no selecting them with like RTS turn mechanics or RTS mechanics and moving them around separately. There was just no reason to do that for this particular type of game. I'll probably reuse that type of system in the future for a different project because it was interesting, but it just didn't fit this current project. So you get close enough to the enemies, they'll track you down. If you shoot them first, you will have advantage, which means you will go first. And you'll notice we have three options, right? We have shoot, we have prone, and we have aim. So shoot, pretty self-explanatory. You just select it, select which enemy you want to target. Prone puts you in. This is basically like the defense option, so it will decrease your chances of being hit by enemy attacks. Currently, that isn't in yet. It just sets you into the prone state, but that's what I'm going to be working on next. Then there's aim. Aim will increase your accuracy for your attack next turn. So if we then go shoot, now it will be the enemy's turn. So he went into prone, he went into prone. Now that it's the next turn, it resets your prone state from the last one. And you'll notice down here that this guy that I put in aiming is aiming true. So if we shoot, it will then be 100% accuracy, and then that should reset to is aiming false next turn. That guy already went. Do that. Then it should be the enemy's turn again. In theory, anyway. Oh, has gone false. So this guy hasn't gone yet. I was worried there for a second. So then these reset. So then, with it being red, that indicates that it's in an aiming state, which means next turn it will fire. And then this guy went into its defense state again. I still have to work out, or adjust rather, like how often they pick things other than attacking. Currently, I think they don't attack enough, but that's just a matter of changing the random in range values, which isn't anything too difficult. Yeah, and then at the end of the battle, okay, so then we went into another battle right away. This time they have advantage because they walked into our character before I could shoot. So you'll notice that they went first and then went into their defense state. So then we would do our attacks. Currently there is no HP system or anything like that. That's the next thing to work on, is adding stat values and then making the attack and defense and all that actually pull from the enemy's stat values and your soldier stat values. But yeah, that's the next thing to work on. But I just wanted to get the actual two halves of this working, with the overworld meshing with the battle system. But yeah, I've learned a lot from doing this so far. There's some things that I would do differently just now that I know. I've overcomplicated a couple things, but that's how you learn, you know. And now when I do this for real in the full project, I'm not gonna have a whole bunch of unsolved problems, right? So like I actually have a little bit of a understanding of what I'm getting into for the full project. But yeah, that's what I've been working on so far. That's what I've got thus far. Gonna be continuing working on this prototype going forward, and I'll probably make a full game out of this, it'll be small and just more like a little vertical slice of kind of what I want the end project to be. But it's going well. It's going well. That's everything I've got for you today. I'll see you guys in the next update when I've got more of this completed. Peace out, guys.